Remove the power cord and then remove the battery. Next, remove the two rubber and then the two plastic screw protectors. The two rubber ones are on the top. Put them somewhere safe. Here, I stick them to the screen below the screw holes. Remove the 4 screws holding the bezel on. The 2 screws on the top are longer than the 2 screws on the bottom. Next, carefully remove the bezel from the screen. Here, I use my thumbnail to start snapping it apart. The outsides of this screen come off by pushing away from the center of the screen slightly. Removing the joints is a little hard, so here I show a close-up of how I do it. I push up on the bottom of the part that is attached to the screen while pulling out on the bezel. Next, remove the 4 metal shims that are sandwiching the screen's edge into its place. Next, take the screen out and lay it down flat on the keyboard so that you can disconnect the connector. For me, these white and black wires that connect to the Wi-Fi ended up jumping out, so make sure that they stay in their proper location. Carefully peel up the connector's adhesive tab, and then carefully unplug the connector, pulling it away from you. Carefully plug the connector back into the screen snugly. Here you can see me moving the screen into the proper place instead of forcing the connector into the proper place. After it is snugly been fitted, put the adhesive tab back where it goes. At this point, I remove the screen protector. Align the screen in its mounts. Next, use the shims to sandwich or almost weave the mounts into place. After the screen is fully mounted, reattach the bezel. Pay attention and make sure that you get the bottom hinges attached fully as well. They should snap into place. Reinsert the 4 screws into the bezel. The top screws are the longer screws, and the bottom screws are the shorter screws. Reattach the 4 screw covers in their proper places. Reinsert the battery into the laptop. And finally, power the computer on and enjoy your new working screen.